Hello and welcome to the stream and to the YouTube and to the game that is Trailmakers.
Yes, welcome. Today we will be playing Trailmakers Stranded in Space again.
I'm
This
offended
time
that
we're
you're
going.
still alive, Ocean.
Well, it sucks to be you. But this time we are going to be trying to get some things here in the volcano lands by using hovers.
That's very mean.
And hovers are surprisingly hard to work with.
Yeah, they really are.
Honestly, I personally have more experience using fake hovers than the actual hovers the game provides.
Yeah, of course you would, because you do.
Yeah.
So that only makes sense.
But I've done a bunch of things when I basically wanted to understand how the logic in this game works, so I set out to make a hover without using any hover pads at all. Instead using distance sensors and gimbal jets.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I do remember.
It actually worked eventually, but
I remember that I once had I believe the 5th and the 7th position on both of the hover races of whatever that was, with a hover that could go 350 kilometers an hour, and it was very, very fast. Or it was fast and it was fast, but it accelerated well and it had great handling, and it was a hover, which the last part is mainly surprising because they're hovers. But then the races were reset, and then I don't know if I ever got that good at thing anymore. But I'm not that high up anymore.
No, but
Anyway,
in the earlier days, yeah, you were pretty cool at compared to the other people, you were pretty high rank.
With the hover, I got lucky, and the other
I mean,
things
yeah,
I had,
but the other things
thousands.
you also.
No, I had
I remember you also had one race where you got top 100 too.
Oh, I with the races. I was
Yeah.
I believe that was with the rallies. That I had the 1,000, or no, that I had not the thousands. The races, the two hover races on Race Island, I have been single digits definitely. With both the hover. God, I'm just already crashing into everything. But I have been single digits, and then in the rallies, I have everything gold stars, or 3 stars. I forget. I haven't played it since.
I have still never completed the rallies.
Why do I not have spiky wheels on this? I need spiky wheels.
Can you do the rallies in multiplayer actually?
No, I believe rally is not multiplayer.
That would be pretty fun, to be honest.
That would be awesome.
Also, I'm now just turning my vehicle into a shitty hover. But I'm 1 power core short.
Do not shit on the hover, please.
Why not? What if it likes being shat on? Huh?
Well, how are you gonna prove it would?
It'll just say it. It'll give consent to me shitting on it.
Right. Something tells me you're never gonna be allowed to shit on it.
Why?
Damn, we've already got a chatter. Wow. That's probably an earliness record.
Yeah. We are 48% done with the spaceship.
84%.
84. But we still have a bunch of the non-spaceship parts to also get.
Yeah, we were gonna get those, right?
Yeah, we were gonna 100% complete it, and I think the plan was to, after that, do some stuff with viewers, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
There are some real easy ones I suppose that we didn't get like the large battle is all the way up
Um,
on the left top, and it's 14 meters.
Actually,
And
we've not really been cherry picking. We've just kind of been getting whatever we think is necessary and what we're close to mainly.
yeah, like, hey, there's something right there. Don't mind the other thing that is also right there. Let's just
Yeah. Like a couple of the things we know the location of, like the good stuff, but all the other things, yeah, it's just kind of luck based, to be honest.
because I believe we have like most thruster. Yeah, we don't have small
Yeah.
thrusters.
No, we don't. Also don't know where they are because I never used them in the campaign because I always got the others first.
That's not an excuse not to use the small ones.
I mean, I probably used them, but I didn't like use them enough to remember where they are.
That's illegal. That's
When we were talking about Stin at like the early days of the racing like map thingy, where you can like have competitive times and stuff. Stin used to be pretty high on there
yeah, right.
because Stin is decent at racing games, unlike me. Also, I just totally. I was just. That was so stupid. I was like on the lava and I was like, damn, I'm stuck. I can't move. I can't go backwards. And then I realized I made this thing be able to actually fly.
You mean you made it able? Like you made it
I
be
made it.
able technically, but that's kind of a pleonasm.
I mean, no, it's very easy to fly with. Like, it uses gimbals. So,
Gimbaled.
gimbaled. They don't have hair, okay? It's accurate.
Gimbals.
Have you ever...
Gimbals?
Have you seen a gimbal jet in this game with hair?
Maybe. I'm not gonna divulge on that. But Gimbaled really sounds like an old Dutch person that sells books.
It does. Damn, that is way too accurate.
Yeah.
Welcome to Gimbald's Bookshop. Or as the Dutch would say it, Gimbald's Boekenwinkel.
Boekenwinkel.
Dutch still sounds like such a meme like language. Like
Jij Boekenwinkel. Like
okay, that is actually really cool, like a really cool idea, to be honest. To have like them all detach it, that's very smart. I would have never been able to think of that. Because I am in fact not very smart.
Ooh, I believe I tried to do like a 2-1 with sand once, but I was never. We never really made it a good thing. It was a thing, and then we were like.
I remember when I made a 3-person plane. Remember when I made a 3-person plane? One person controlling the left thruster and the left tail wing, one the right thruster and the right tail wing, and one the pitch. It was absolute chaos.
I honestly
as you can
don't
expect.
have a clue.
It might have been with Sun and Fish, so.
That's possible. That makes sense.
But I do remember I definitely made it because I still have it saved. It's the Trigull, aka a seagull, but 3.
I'm gonna do a very smart air brake thing because I know science.
Wow. Stin knows science? That's new.
I know, like, you got like bright cyan, and then you've got dark cyan, which I like to call teal, and then you've got dark cyan, which I like to call
Johnny.
turquoise, and then you have like dark cyan, which I like to call black, because it is.
I think I did something wrong. Did I?
Wake up tomorrow. Wake up tomorrow. Yes. Words.
For some reason, all of my saved ones are the one with hover, and I don't know why.
Pretty mean.
It's called Pinky Glide. That is a very cute name. I approve of that name. But I'll probably check it out sometime.
Yeah.
So, does it work now? Do I have wheels? Hover? Shit, I should not do that there, actually. But,
Oh wait, no, actually, I was like, I'm gonna make the smartest, like, air brake steering ever, but then I didn't actually make it steering, I just made it air brakes.
Wow. It's like so advanced that it doesn't do what you want it to do.
Yeah, boy. Or as the Irish would say, yeah, boy. I know it's something. I've heard Irish persons say something like that, so.
Ah, that's cool. So the pink glider is like the main glider then, basically and then the others are all just additional. Also, Stin, I have a 3x1 wedge. I named it Bobbert in the time that I had to wait. I dropped it in the lava.
You sacrilegious.
I might have accidentally spawned in the wrong vehicle and just dropped myself in the lava on accident. Because this one actually couldn't fly. And I really thought this was the one that could fly, but no, it's not. Okay, this one can fly. Yeah, this one has the gimbals. Yeah.
I need to reverse them. And then for this one, it has to go to the right. Then it.
I'll see. Do we have any spinny parts? We do. Okay, good. That might help me with some steer.
Something like this. This is the most over-engineered, in specifically dumb ways, hover I've ever made. Damn it. One wing broke off, now it doesn't work well anymore.
Yeah, I remember when I first touched the lava and my tires... Oh no, I never noticed that the tires popped. I remember when the guns got introduced is when I discovered your tires could pop. But I did a lava, I usually just completely died before my tires I'd even notice. Actually, Stin, was there ever a campaign kind of thing before this campaign?
Yeah. Exploration.
Because
Expedition.
Yeah, it was something like that. But I just got severe flashbacks to playing that. And I was like, wait, I don't think that exists anymore. No, it doesn't, right?
You can still play it, but it doesn't exist in the main game. Anyway, Ocean, I have upgraded. I now have 2 tiny cannons.
Oh god. You've upgraded from having 1 tiny cannon to having 2 tiny cannons.
I'm practically like a superhuman right now.
Yeah, you really are.
I am.
But do you have a 3x1 wedge?
3x1 wedge. 3x1 wedge. Where are the wedges? Oh, no, that's. Where are the wedges? Oh, aerodynamic. 3x1. 3x1. No.
No, because I have it in my hands right now.
You illegal.
I am very ill.
I may actually have to trade in both of my tiny cannons for it. I can also put the magnet in the back.
No. Wait. Did I add a throw function? Quickly remember, Ocean. Did you add a throw function? I have to throw this or it will despawn. Because I can't get off. Air brakes are really cool.
I'll be there with tractor beams.
Pretty sure Q was my throw function. I'm just gonna try to land. That seems easier.
Oh wait, you're flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't fetch it.
I am not very much in control right now.
So
I'm just going to throw. I threw it. It landed perfectly. Hell yeah!
Threw her.
And now I can respawn or reset my vehicle to the. I can also just jump out of the window and somehow survive. Okay, I am now a Beyblade. Yeah.
Hey, Ocean. Okay. Fun fact: there is a reason they don't use air brakes for steering.
What is it?
That if you're going slow, air brakes don't work.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, I can't steer much when I'm slow.
Yeah. Honestly, a rotating thing just works best for aerial steer or like hovering steering.
Yeah, but we don't have it yet. Damn it! Don't.
I mean, you can just use the rotating servo.
But that would be illegal. I would be murdered.
Stin touched the Ouija.
Oh wait, a Ouija board.
The Ouija. We don't have the mini thruster yet. No, that's the only thruster we don't have.
Copyright.
But maybe, Sting, you could actually use the small cannons for steering.
Huh. That's not a bad idea.
I don't have bad ideas all the time.
Just most of the time. I have some bad ideas, and as you know, bad ideas are the best ideas.
They are.
I will probably shoot you a lot by accident.
Oh yeah, you will, but I threw you in a lava on accident, I'm sorry.
You illegal. You illegal.
I was using my flying hover airplane, and I thought I'd hover over you, but no.
But no, you had to go and murder me.
I mean, yeah. When do I not have to murder you?
I don't know. Like, never?
Is there ever a time I have to not murder you?
So you see not having to murder me and having to not murder me as the same thing. Whenever you can't murder me, you... No, wait. The irony was there, but I just felt to translate it into words. Just laugh to be sure that you're missing a great joke.
Stin could, like, turn the engines or turn the wings, but mini cannons is more fun. Yeah. Right, Stin? Yeah. And we're all about fun here, like the cool kids. Yo. Oh, damn.
Articulate with the dragon cannon, or dragon jets. I'm not a great fan of like using the dragon jets for that, because I've tried it a few times and it just, I mean, you have to be like going forward to use that.
True.
So
I personally just use a rotating servo, or I don't use anything special at all, like just tail fins that turn.
Why not use ball? Ball is pretty cool.
I mean, Paul is very cool. We love Paul.
Intense.
Yeah, Paul is immaculate.
Oh wait, I was like, oh no, I don't have a way to go backwards. I do. I just realized that way is also strung into the same string as activating my magnet, so I'm gonna have to do this. Stin's vehicle does use cannons to steer right now. Yeah, I used air brakes before, but then Ocean was like, nah, this is a better way. So
yeah, use your small cannon for the good.
I use my small cannon to help forward humanity.
Actually, are our players humans in this game?
Humanoids, close enough.
They're humanoid, but they seem... Well, because of the camera angle, they seem really small. I don't know how big they actually are, but...
Say they're probably like
Human-sized?
Portuguese or something, because I know people like over in the Netherlands, and they're not that smart. They couldn't make these types of vehicles, and people in the Netherlands
You know
are
that
bigger
Dutch
than this.
people are one of the bigger people in, like, technology and
Yeah,
stuff?
technically that's true, but I also just want to like make fun of the Netherlands because I mean the Netherlands isn't just Brainboard Ocean. There is also like The Hague with the international justice. Actually, those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like you have like
Also-
Amsterdam, Rotterdam. Rotterdam.
Stin,
actually is a-
one of the chatters did a pretty good suggestion. What if you would alternate, like, the two cannons you use per steering to, like, have a more consistent... I got it. I got it. Don't worry.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, that's why I usually have, like, a full stop on my hovers in the way of just deactivating them with a button.
How long do they again? Is this?
What button isn't used yet? I guess I'll go for M for movement. But, like, if you do, because
I need to make me some hair braids.
I want to hover a little higher, like 1.5 seems good. Yeah, that's good.
Oh.
Okay, also I have a wedge corner 3x3x1. I named this one Bibberty Beeb.
Pretty evil. Okay, yeah, that's supposed to be half a second into. So then I can go and like...
The chat says it should be 0.25.
Yeah.
Chat actually doing stuff for the first
Yeah.
time in our streams ever. We actually have a semi-active chat.
We've had like semi-active chats before, but never like semi-active chats that were
That
helping
actually-
us out.
Yeah, we've never had semi-active chats that aren't just trolling us.
Or trying if they could enter the game, which is also like
True,
cool.
true.
But unfortunately, we couldn't.
Not yet.
Not yet. Damn it! Did I make it very, very dumb? Did I make it like
I don't know.
Oh wait, of course wait, so that has to be like... Why am I doing in the first place? I'm like... I know what I'm doing in the first place, but I'm doing it wrong in the first place. Because I'm very, very dumb.
The kinds of chatters I think we both enjoy are just people that are active and like usually you can help us, but like if we would be, for example, doing a puzzle or something, of course that's different, but like stuff like this, just
Yeah.
it's not a bad thing to help a bit with like small timings and stuff and small
Adding some
hints
help and
and-
creativity.
yeah, just throwing ideas at the wall and seeing what sticks.
I love that
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Just throwing
Also-
some noodles against the wall and see what sticks.
Do you remember? Fun fact.
There we go.
I used to struggle a lot with the XY, like how it works in math.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, my teacher was just grabbed an egg, threw it against the wall, and in Dutch, Y is ei, and ei is egg. Yeah.
Egg.
So basically, the teacher threw an egg to the wall and said, okay, it goes downwards. Which means Y goes down and up. And I was like, Wow, that actually helps.
But
Stin, you shot the salvage and it reset.
you were supposed to safeguard that salvage. I blame
I
you.
was. I blame your small channel. Your small cannon.
For a second, I read appreciate your altitude, guys, and I was like, funny joke. But then turns out that wasn't actually a joke. It was just, but it was also a good joke. So
yeah. But yeah, we just kind of we want to make the streams both fun for the viewers so they can actually interact a bit, which in these kind of creative games is just by doing creative stuff mainly. And yeah.
Yeah.
We are very good at killing each other, trust me. We do it all day, every day, in real life, in games, yeah.
We're practically like cats, but then it's unknown yet how many lives we have. Science is baffled, etc., etc. All sorts of funny headlines or something.
I mean, I've died way more times than I can count. Not that I can count that high, but...
That would be what you would imply with more times than I can count.
Yeah, but I mean, I just can't count high in general. Also, you might have...
That high, but...
You might have fucked me over majorly by shooting one of my gimbals.
I'm sorry, I just wanted
to... But then you shot more parts of me, which made me lighter again, which means I can now fly again. So...
See, I help.
You created a problem and you fixed it.
Yep.
But yeah.
I'm the best scientist ever. I make a problem and fix it.
Wow. But yeah, touch the wedge corner 1x3 by 3x1.
Oh god. Okay, that's good.
What?
I was like, I'm gonna have to like not shoot you so that you have to like do stuff again, and then also I have to touch the thing so that it's very confusing, all in all.
Yeah, we are scientists and teamworkists.
Yes. I'm the scientist, Ocean's the teamworkist.
Yeah. Yeah, we could also do some, like, two-player vehicles once, but...
I've always wanted to do more two-player vehicles, but... In fact, I wanted to do some, like, four-player vehicles, but we never actually... had like that everybody was like, yeah, let's play Trailmakers now. So unfortunately, that's never been a thing yet.
Though I do think one day we could do that, but if I'm 100% honest, I think we should first work on our ability to be able to control two things with one person for that, by playing like those games we have on the to-play list.
Yeah, we have a bunch of games on our to-play list.
Yeah.
Which is different from the to-pay list, which probably doesn't exist, but
A to-pay list?
Yeah, to-pay list.
Do you mean like things you have to pay, or just like...
From hair pieces.
Okay. Well, two can pay at this game.
No, they can't, because paying isn't the... You scoundrel.
I mean, two people can pay for this game. Let's be honest, they can.
No.
Honestly, even more people can.
But if you would have too many people, then this Steam things would crash and all that, and then like PayPal and stuff would crash. So that would be horrible. That would destroy our entire infrastructure. Is that what you want?
Steam crashes every Thursday anyway.
No. Not for me, it doesn't, and I suppose we were talking about, like, server things. So... Yeah.
Honestly, the Steam servers for, like, bigger multiplayer things, they crash quite often. Like, we don't really do much on Steam servers because most of the games we play have their own servers. But like, trust me, they do crash quite often. But like Zapekist works on Steam servers for now, and well, Zapekist has a lot of multiplayer issues because of it.
That is very evil.
And yeah, like just more than 4 people already is just hell in Trailmakers alone. You know what? I'm just gonna do the goodbye vehicle. May you burn.
I am speed.
Why are you doing drugs again, Stin?
Damn it. I thought you weren't gonna find out this time.
I always find out.
Just the people that say like, but you weren't supposed to find out as an argument. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in some cases it worked, like if you're planning a secret like party or something for someone. I guess it works then, but... Also, I am being extremely stupid and forgetting how all the controls of my vehicle work.
You're all the controls of your vehicle.
Like, usually things like a jump button would be on space, right?
For example, well, it not in vehicle building games usually. In my personal experience.
And in this vehicle, uses space as the jump button for the vehicle, which is weird somehow, even though it is the standard jump button in games.
Maybe it's just the fact that you have a jump button for your vehicle.
I mean, it's not just a jump button, it's also the other button, the...
oh, that's a good idea.
What's it called?
Ocean. Can we do polls yet?
No, we can't.
Damn it.
We're not...
we're not
if you as a streamer... Yeah, if you want to have a bunch of stuff, you first got to be an affiliate, and we are not yet.
We're working on it, though.
We are.
We're always... love to do polls.
We're almost halfway there with our goal, though, like the follower goal. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. But I'd love to, like, just be able to ask people what they think of my dumb names.
Yeah.
That would be excellent.
I mean, I personally don't often name my vehicles, so... let me see what the last vehicle is that I named and what its name was. Blueprint. These are all just blueprints and then names.
I thought you were saying Blooping Rooper.
No.
Which
sounds the last like one I made was the Suspender, which was a vehicle that I made like cool suspension for without using any suspension pieces.
Yeah. But like naming is indeed hard, hands down hardest part of pretty much any build.
Yeah. I mean, naming anything is just hard, which might be the reason I name everything so I'm better at it when I actually have to.
I don't know what normal humans are called. I kind of just... maybe it's because I know... Maybe it's because I have experience with German. Because, like, if you've ever done, like, German listening test or something, it's always... You always have, like... In like, English, it's always, this is James. This is Peter. And then in German test, it's like, this is Ulkenflach.
True.
This is Ul. This is Lau. Just anything is possible in German.
Yeah. I mean, I'm named Ocean, so like...
Yeah, but like at least Ocean is a thing. Like Ocean exists. Because I mean, you're the thing. You're the ocean.
What is a John?
It is... Have you ever heard of the expression going to the John?
No, I haven't. Why would I go to John? John doesn't seem like a fun person to be around.
Because of...
Stin! No! Fuck. Okay, I saved it. I still have it. Okay, please do not shoot. Just...
I'll just bowl. Oh,
yeah, bowl.
Don't want to back up into that. I don't think. Maybe though.
And it reset because it touched the floor.
Damn it.
Apparently.
Yeah, a lot of vehicles are named after animals. I don't...
Yeah.
If I would ask people for their favorite animal and color, then eventually I'd have just asked 5 people and then I wouldn't know who to ask anymore.
So when my stepdad started his own company, he had trouble with the logo, and basically I just asked him, "What's your favorite animal?" And we just built the logo from that. Because, fun fact, most bigger brand logos, a lot of them include a animal or an animal, a animal,
like Firefox.
Yeah, or like, for example...
Discord has Wampus. I count that as an animal. And that is like part of the branding.
But like you also have like a bunch of bigger things like... What's that car thing with the rooster as a logo? You have...
is that like... It has to be French, right? I know what
I'm
you
not
mean,
sure.
But I mean, if
and
it's
like you have...
roosters are French. Like, they speak French, you know?
Yeah, they do. I work at a zoo, trust me.
What does the Google animal look like? Is it a chameleon? Because it has 4 colors. Well,
actually,
like
my aunt's dog is called Google, so I guess it's just a very, very fat, obese dog.
Did you know, apparently Google was a misspelling by English people because Google is actually written ends on OL.
Yeah, and that's also how Google, the dog, is named.
Yeah,
because it is named after the original spelling.
Isn't that like a 1 with 100 zeros?
It is, yeah. And then you have a Googleplex, which is a 1 with Google zeros, and Googleplexium, which is a 1 with a Googleplex zeros.
Couldn't they just call it like a kilo Google or something?
No, that would be boring. We like the Googleplexiums.
Googleplexium does sound badass.
It does sound really badass.
Yeah.
Like, pick your fighter, Googleplexium.
Why would you fight with a number?
Because it's very high, so it must deal good damage.
Is Snoop Dogg an only attack? Mm-hmm.
Ocean used Snoop Dogg. It was very effective.
If you would have rappers, Snoop Dogg would definitely have a high attack then, according to your reasoning.
It would have high special attack and high special defense. It would be very good against debuffs.
And Eminem would definitely be just dexterity and
high attack speed.
Yeah.
It would just throw out 1,000,000 attacks at once.
Yeah, I heard that it was Google was a name for made by a kid, but I wasn't sure, so I was like, I'm not gonna say that because I'm gonna look like a 7-year-old stupid. I'm not saying that 7-year-olds are stupid. Damn it, this went way.
I mean, most of them are, to be honest. Compared to the way superior 7.5-year-old.
Yeah.
Can you touch the wig?
Oh wait, I have to touch the wig.
Yeah.
I have steal the wig. Damn it, I lost the wig.
I have steal the wig. Aha! Did you get?
I did get.
Aha! By the way, we have a whole ritual kind of thing for when we try to get one of the scraps. Because we don't actually know how it works when you do or don't get it. So we just touch it and also have to see the hologram. And sometimes we do like the extra step of having to have held it and stuff like that.
Yeah, stuff like that.
It happens so often that you're trying to just collect one of the salvages and it just doesn't give it to the other person.
Yeah.
Also, I think the only ones we still need are now on the volcano itself or in it. I don't know how you actually get to those. Do you?
I have always kind of just used a small hover like thingy, or like a hover. I mean, like one of those gimbal jets thingies that just
helicopter
has, like,
thingies.
Yeah, gimbal jet helicopters. It's just like this, and then
Just like a diver's seat with a gimbal on top.
practically, and then some like more jets. Oh wait, we don't have the mini jets yet. Damn it.
Okay, so they actually are just on the side. I didn't know if they were on the side or on the inside, but they're on the outside.
Yeah, you already got the Dragon Jet engine, or was that the Dragon? And one of the two.
We got the Dragon Jet. We got both of them, so
Yeah, like whichever the two was. We already have both.
they have to be unbroken and in range. Honestly,
Unbroken and it.
yeah.
Unbroken in the sense of like not destroyed or not having to like repair if you want, like as in with damage. Like they need to be undamaged or unbroken. Like I get what I mean, so it's possible that I should just say like you know what I mean, but I don't know if you really know what I mean, so I'm.
Does anyone ever know what you're talking about, Stin?
That's my great trouble. I speak a bunch of languages and nobody ever knows what I'm saying regardless.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you don't speak Czech and I do because I'm cool. Haha.
You speak like 3 words, don't you?
A couple more.
One couple more than 3 is 5.
Yeah, that would be accurate.
I speak. Honestly, I think I then also speak more like Japanese and Russian both than you speak Czech, which is I don't usually count Russian honestly to my things because I'm very slow at it and everything. I don't know where that was going. I was just mentioning.
I mean, like, I speak a couple of Czech words. I can understand, like, written Czech a little bit more and spoken Czech a lot more.
Spoken Czech more than written, huh?
Yeah, because written Czech has, like, all the symbols, like the little roofs on top of letters and dots and all that stuff. Sense. And I always forget what they actually mean.
I honestly, because like in French you have them, in Dutch you have them, in German you have them, in Esperanto you have them. In Japanese there's a whole different thing going on top of that. And in Russian you have like some diacritics and then also a whole bunch of like customized letters. And then like what more in Spanish? Spanish also
by Russian they have customizable letters.
Yep.
Also, I have a shield 1x2.
Yes, I have a shield 2x4.
Wow.
I factored 2 up. Damn it! I can't actually like.
Ooh, the European country you're in.
Ooh, it's not with an I capital, so it's probably not a native English speaking one. Guessing. European is with a capital, other letters not, which slightly diminishes the chance of Germany and also Austria and Switzerland just a little bit less because they speak more languages there.
Do we both get a hint or only one of us? Or like both get a guess or only one of us?
It's spelled right, so it's like it's likely to be a Germanic country, and it's like it's generally just good English. That's mean to say, but it is
I am gonna throw a wild guess and say
I've got to have more make a name for that.
Spain.
I'm not gonna guess.
I don't know why, but my brain just says Spain.
I'm gonna guess Sweden because Swedes are good at English. I don't know.
True, Swedes are
really good because like Dutch people are very good at like at like total English, as in like they can speak English very well, but Swedes are really much better at actually having like a good accent as well. Dutch people are kind of just like this.
Yes, Dutch people are very much like this, and it is very cringe, and I do not like it.
That's why we speak good English.
Indeed we do, and I think I will agree with Stin's guess of Sweden more.
Sweden?
Yeah.
Now that you're also banking on my guess, I'm... Damn it.
I mean, Sweden would have been my guess if it wasn't Spain, so let's go for Sweden.
Is that just random? Yeah, let's go Sweden.
It's not random, it's like brain.
Where is it? Where? That's a drum roll.
Yeah.
Is it Sweden?
We're still waiting.
Yeah, there's a delay on the stream, that's why it's...
Yeah, there is a delay of like, I think 3 or 4 seconds before it gets to them and they have to type it out. Wait, really? Damn!
We are geniuses.
We were both right, but you were a little bit more right. So like, okay, let me touch. I am very impressed by I am very impressed by our skills on that one.
I was like, we're gonna be totally wrong because I'm just going off of all random things, because there's plenty of people outside of like Sweden and stuff that also speak English very well, but like just aren't known for it more like nationally. I just need something to guess, and then if we get a hint, then I'm probably gonna be able to get it, but no, that incidentally not.
But yeah, fun fact, we can actually see where people are from if like after the stream, after it has like completed and stuff.
You can see statistics, but I don't think you can
you can see
what
statistics,
person is from where.
No, you can't do that, but you can see how many people were from specific countries, which is really fun, to be honest, to be able to see.
Yeah. What was it again? We had one stream where there was like 8 different countries. And
and we also had a stream with someone, like, we always have like some people that are watching on like consoles, and I really wonder who is watching us on like their Xbox or their like
like we're
honestly,
not
that's some real dedication.
Like,
that's some real dedication.
It sounds like we're saying like, what a dumbass, but it's not. It's
not.
No,
it's just.
But
well, just tell the hint.
We'll see if we can still guess it.
Yeah, we're gonna see if we can still guess it. Just the hint is like something, and we're like, we don't know anymore.
Then it's
we
like
forgot.
IKEA, ABBA. Oh god, this is so hard.
Are you by any chance from Belgium?
IKEA. The Eye of Iowa.
The tiger.
The country.
No, the
Iowa
Eye of the tiger. Fun fact: I've never been to Iowa in Europe.
I also have not been.
Yeah.
I've also never been to America in Europe.
Yeah, I mean, I actually have been to the Grand Canyon in Europe, so...
Ooh, the first country to make spanking kids illegal. I would not have known that one.
I know a lot of weird facts, but that is not one of them. But now it's added to my catalog. Thank you very much. I will take that real quick.
So that's about Sweden, I take it, because, like,
I think
yeah. The Swedes seem like they would do that. Like, we don't want to smack our kids, and the Spanish are just like sleeper.
Is that actual Spanish for
I probably not. Discovered 20 of the elements on the periodic table. That's a bunch. That's like probably like
more
about,
than
like the
that's more than 19.
It is, and Scandinavia as it's like Scandian. I believe I had like a conversation, and some people were like, "I'm not sure that is like after Scandinavia," but you also have Americium and Californium, etc., 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 and those all have things to do.
You also have strontium, which is clearly named after the Dutch word for shit.
Yeah, it's awesome. My favorite.
It is.
What's your favorite element of the periodic table?
Minecraft Pocket. I think you've asked me this before, and I always forget, and then I look at the periodic table and I instantly remember. Oh no, it's neon. I love neon. Yeah.
Ooh, neon. Neon is a good one.
Yeah.
Ooh, most islands in the world. I would have probably guessed Norway or Denmark.
Yeah.
Honestly,
with these three hints, I would have definitely guessed some kind of Nordic country.
Yeah, that definitely because of like fjords and the what are they called? The walking islands. We have walking islands in the Netherlands.
We do?
Yeah, we do. I believe, weren't there like two of them, like Rotterdam and Rotterdam Dijk? Something like that were like, either they were German and now they're Dutch, or the other way around.
Huh, I did not know that fact, actually,
or there was
about
like
the Netherlands.
about whether or not that. Something along those lines, along those names. About islands.
And yeah, if you would have said Nobel, I think we both would have gotten it. Right?
Like, I would have probably read that in like, Alfred Nobel, that's, what country is he from? Is he from Sweden? Because I knew that Nobel Prize is like done in Sweden and all that.
That's what I meant.
And like called? The Ag Nobel? No, the Ig Nobel Prize, which is also great.
Have you touched my 2x2 shield?
No, let me do that real quick. Yeah. Wow. Damn.
It just slurped it up, you know?
That is what happened. But I do love Nobel. Like if I compare him to like other scientists, there's like he's quite a cool guy. I like Albert Einstein because he has a lot of cool quotes, and he also didn't work with the evil Germans, which is I'm not good like the 1940 something evil Germans.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And he refused to work with them.
Yeah.
And he has his own element on the periodic table, Einsteinium.
He does. Yeah.
I also like Madame Curie because she's cool. And because like she's a woman who has like made it in science, which is not very easy exactly. Especially
it sadly isn't very common.
Because men are like, yes, let us do science. And then women can do things that like no human should have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I know that. It is like, I invent destruction. Let me just real quick be like, yeah, I don't want destruction. Let me just real quick undo that.
Yeah, he invented it, wasn't it for like
trains, right? To make
train tracks
railways.
through mountains, I believe.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he invented
yeah.
them to have like an easier way of getting train
Yeah.
tracks through tunnels.
And then the army was like, we are interested in this. And he was like, God, dig it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Also,
that's
I also now have a large cannon that shoots white stuff.
oh, yeah.
It's also way too heavy for me to actually carry there while flying because, well, flying vehicles with heavy stuff should have the carrying thing right in the middle, but I don't because this is a everything vehicle.
Interestingly enough, my bull is good at mountain. Like, not at, like, rough terrain much, but, like, it's pretty flat, which makes it, like, able to go pretty high up mountains and stuff.
Yeah, it has, like, a pretty low center
profile.
Low center of gravity. And it also has, like, a lot of weight, which also makes it easier to, not slip.
Yeah, that is indeed extra downforce. But if it's too much downforce and there's not enough grip,
then you'll just fall down.
Then I'll fall down. Yeah.
But you also use the grippy wheels.
Yeah, I use the grippy wheels, which is useful.
Yeah.
The whole of Sweden is one granite rock. I have learned today. Yeah. I guess that makes sense that he needed dynamite then.
That's like, this is hard rock. We cannot easily do this.
They have the best metal, by the way, in, like, throughout Scandinavia. Like Sabaton.
Like, Scandinavian just music in general, they have some of the best music. Honestly, Scandinavian countries have some of the best of everything.
Yeah.
Like, let's be completely honest. They have the best healthcare and the best people, and they just have everything good.
Yeah.
I have touched Dutch Mobile before, so.
And some, like, because they have very heavy metals and stuff. They've also had, like, some classical musicians, but they've also got, like, some, like, producers. Like, who are very good, like Avicii, and who else was I thinking of? I was literally just thinking of someone else, which is Avicii was Swedish, right?
I don't know from the top of my head.
And the Norwegians have Alan Walker, who is Norwegian. English, if I'm right.
I think so. I don't know for sure.
Are we allowed to say buguts on stream? Do you think that?
I'm pretty sure it's not seen as a word that gets you demonetized.
Okay, yeah. I don't like bigots, depending on what exactly you consider bigot. But, like, if you're talking about, like, people that, like, hate, like, women and race, like, that hate racism because of, like, that hate women and other races.
Different races and like, different sexualities and genders and that kind
because
of
their belief. Like, I mean, regardless of whether that is your belief or, like your...
Just in general.
Yeah. I don't like that much. I don't necessarily
But for some reason, they're always the rulers of countries.
Yeah, and they're really not who I would give my sandwich to.
Yeah. Yeah, they are very... they're not small-minded. They're decently big-minded, but they're just not in the the ways that we personally think are good.
Yeah, they're big-minded in how they can be very small-minded in manners that we think are important. You know,
Yeah.
we, as in the more intelligent people. I'm always a bit careful with saying I'm right. I happily say that I think I'm right in most cases. Well,
You are
in a bunch of
right
cases.
to your knowledge.
Yeah, in a lot of cases I am right to my knowledge, but I'm very careful with saying that I'm more right than other people, like, as a fact, because, quite frankly, I am also very stupid. But then, like, in different ways.
Yeah. Yeah, narrow-minded.
Narrow-minded, yeah.
That is. They're like, oh, you are not exactly like me and the people I know. That must mean you are bad.
Yeah, one translation error in this book that I read once said that I should hate women. So there we go.
No, my magnet just threw it off the cliff by not pulling correctly.
I have said more controversial stuff probably just in the last hour than I have in the rest of the streams.
No, you haven't. Trust me.
No? Oh,
no.
Oh, God.
You were the person that was like, yeah, we should avoid as much controversial stuff as we can. And I've been trying to pay attention to how often you do it, and it's quite often, and it's funny.
I guess I just have a lot of opinions.
Yeah, but having being able to express your opinions is also cool on a Twitch, because it's fun to learn from other people's perspectives too, I always think.
Yeah, that is absolutely...
even if you don't agree with them, it's still interesting to know why they think that specific way.
Another person. Meteoroflash. Meteoroflash?
Hello.
Something. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it's Meteoroflash.
I'd say Meteoroflash.
Can you try to do it? I'm not able to control myself in the air enough. No, currently this playthrough we have been doing, or we're doing, is single player, but once we've completed this, we are planning to do some things with viewers in Trailmakers.
I'm skidding down the mountain.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, are you?
I fell again.
Why aren't you using the hover thing?
Why would I use the hover thing?
There is the one with the gimbals.
Oh, I don't have that yet because we didn't have the small jet cannon.
Okay. But yeah, honestly, it used to be way worse. But luckily, slowly, the world is becoming better and better.
Yeah.
Though I am still not allowed in multiple countries.
Yeah.
Not because I've done any crimes, but just because
it's
I
what
exist.
You say. In reality, those children...
I mean, I've also done crimes in many countries, but mainly, well, most people don't know about that. What just fell? I have no idea.
Did you just throw the children off the table again?
No.
I missed. Oh,
I didn't.
What? I don't even have a vehicle that can do this, actually. I just realized.
I keep, touching it, but not with my magnet. Instead, I just touch it with a wheel. Or my magnet starts pulling it, but doesn't pull it correctly, and it just yeets it off into the water.
Damn. Do you think...
Also, this must be super entertaining to watch for people.
Do we have the propeller? That's a good question.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, we don't. Well,
I don't actually...
short-lived.
I don't think we have I think we have gimbals for like normal flying things, and that's it. Maybe you can just.
Yeah, we have
I'm
we
real
have
quick.
like dragon jets, but those aren't very good for like helicopter
I'm just
types.
gonna make a little stupid thing just to get it.
That sounds genius.
Yeah, I am.
What more do we have? Because we don't even have like the helicopter engines. So that's not.
No, we don't have any of the helicopter things.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna use 2 dragon jets, but at like lower power.
Mm-hmm.
Like 0.25, I think would be good. I feel like 0.25 would be somewhere around the same speed you get from a little thingy.
Little thing. That sounds like the best rapper ever.
Little thingy.
And exactly
Hey,
like
yo,
what
you like
you
little
would
thingy?
call my cannon.
I do call your cannon
I
that.
swear, they're so effective, my cannon. It is so. Just
Words indeed.
damn words.
I mean, we could, but the problem is we can't spawn it in since we don't have mini thrusters. To spawn it in, I'm pretty sure you need the parts, right?
Yeah.
Where is?
So we
What?
we wouldn't be able to actually get it out, and then like because there are the
we
mini thrusters, and then we
there it
would
is.
have to like spawn it in and get the mini thrusters off of it, right?
Yeah.
Could we? Oh, we can like just put something in and then like.
Oh, and you can just remove the things that are missing.
Maybe
Huh.
I still have one that I can use even. I have a lot of ones that I can't use. That's for sure. Oh, that's the helicopter engine.
No. Okay. This is really hard with the perspective too, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I suck at perspective things too, so... Like, I just thought...
That's a thing.
Was that for one of the animal evolution or something?
I think so, probably.
It sounds like something we'd make for animal evolution. I got it!
Damn,
you
got it? Oh, I found an old bowl. Oh,
you found an old bowl?
It's called the bow or the bow. Probably the bow because it has flotation devices on it or something. But most likely just a misspelling of bowl.
Probably.
The bow. High
Also,
capacity
Stin.
carrier car.
Grab this. I cannot carry it all the way there. Just you grab it with the bowl and then
you must grab it. Grab it hard. Grab it tight. Oh yes. So
it is a long, hard stick. So
yeah.
Goodbye.
Farewell. I shall see you again sometime.
Honestly, doing that is just really fun. To just attach yourself to something with a magnet and then just while driving let go and fly away.
I am seeing you tumble. That was perfect comedic. I was like, where is Ocean? And then suddenly I just saw you against the wall like...
Hello, I am on top of you.
Hello on top of you.
No, I was just like, what just happened? And I just fell off.
You get it? Did you
I
get
did
it?
get it.
Did
I
you
get it.
Get it? Damn it, that didn't work.
I didn't actually. Can we get it? No. I did get.
We cannot hammer.
I also forgot to turn on like stream mode on Discord, and I'm now hearing a bunch of pings because someone is catching Pokemon.
Oh god. Don't you
Where-
just hate it? People catching Pokemon? No, me
Yeah,
either.
it's like
People doing
Where-
things that they want to do, that they have made, like, specific, like, that they have made sure they can do with their work. Yeah.
Stin,
Me either.
where do you even turn on stream mode?
It's somewhere in the settings. I
Is
just
it
have
in
it.
notification?
I just have it that it automatically turns on stream mode when OBS.
Yeah,
picks
but
up.
that's because
Right.
OBS does that. But I'm
No,
not
that's
using OBS.
That's what a Discord does itself.
Yeah.
Is this the wrong side?
Is there a keybind for streaming?
Is that the right side?
Yeah, there's a button for toggle stream mode. Let me just real quick.
Yeah.
What's a good one for that? Like,
B.
no, I press B quite often.
Damn. You
I don't know.
BS. I usually
I
have
guess-
most of my things on like control something.
Yeah, I guess I'll do it on like Control Alt Delete.
Where are those?
Let's just go for like
Oh, that
I don't
one's
know.
way. Oh, and it's the other one. The other one.
Control. I don't know what's an hard one to press, but an easy one to remember.
Oh god, there's another one.
Okay, I'm just gonna do Alt and Right Alt. That's a good one.
Alt right. Huh.
Like, how often do you press Alt Right Alt?
Yeah. Not that often because Alt and Alt-ger don't work together. Damn it.
Exactly.
I have destroyed the floor. But myself even more. Damn, I should be a poet.
You should be.
Actually,
I am also good at poetry. My favorite poetrism is "There once was a chicken."
there once was this chicken that put to sea. The name of the chicken was
No.
Beauty.
It's just there once was a chicken, and it's a metaphor for how life is like a chicken.
I don't know what to tell you. This is just what you should expect. It's just ocean. I am
Yeah.
officially an amateur poet in the sense that like I'm not officially registered, but I officially technically did once for school need an extra poem, so I was like, I'll just write one myself because I can't find any, and then the teachers were like, oh, that's a good poem. Where'd you find that?
So
And I was
you've
like, I made
so
it.
you've written one poem exactly?
No, I've written a bunch of poems, and I've written
Okay.
like a whole lot of music lyrics kind of things, but I've just never had the
I have
balls,
also-
you know.
I have written also many poem, and one for like my grandparents' 50-year anniversary, which was cool, and they read it to everyone.
Damn, that's the moment I would die.
I mean, I'm not alive anyway, so
Oh damn, that makes sense, I guess. I am on my side. I am on my head.
why?
I just felt like it, you know.
That's a good reason.
Yeah.
Also, should I tell my extremely story of extreme, absolute negative luck
pushing.
in the last couple of days?
I mean, you can do.
Because I'm still impressed by it. So basically, last Saturday it was, last Friday, I was going to get my new bed. Because like, I am now, sorry, distracted by chat. Let me first read and then I'll tell the story.
I also just noticed it. Great job with that. True imagination. That's
Yeah,
yeah.
that's like, honestly, doing any job that involves a lot of people just gives you amazing stories, and people
Yeah.
with a lot of people, you won't believe it. But like with me, most people that know me believe basically any story I tell just because they have experienced the craziest shit ever with me.
Well, it's kind of like most people that know you would believe more of you, but not like just anything and like you ever say, because
not
there's
anything.
a specific thing. If you say like, so I was just at this fish restaurant the other day, and nobody would believe that.
Yeah, to be honest, no one would.
Yeah.
Unless if they would be like serving, the servers are fish, or you have like fish, like as a theme.
Honestly, if the servers were fish, I'm not sure.
They'd have fish costumes. I meant like fish costumes. They aren't all fish.
They aren't all fish.
No. They aren't all gingers that are friends with moose.
Yes.
Okay, but anyway.
That's gonna sound really weird to some people. And we're just gonna
it is gonna sound very weird, and I'm not gonna elaborate.
Yeah.
But about the super unlucky thing that happened to me. So last Friday, I was going over to pick up my new bed. And well, on the way, well, first of all, I do have some like problems with lack of energy. So
you wouldn't
where
think
I
it,
just
but
no, I am pretty energetic. At least I look pretty energetic, but I do struggle a lot with actually maintaining energy for many reasons. But I had spent about 2 hours like taking apart my old bed, cleaning the floor and stuff, just making my room ready for the new bed. So I was already on the lower side of my energy I had for basically the entirety of the week. And me and my parents, we drove over to get the what's it called?
New bed?
Aanhanger. What? No, what's
the hitch? The
trailer. The trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went over to the place where we were gonna get the new bed. I didn't fall asleep on the bed store. It did come from a store. I got my new bed from the boss of my mom's work, because all my mom's co-workers are obsessed with me for some reason, but that's a story for another day.
Probably some evil cult stuff. Anyway.
Yeah. But basically, we went to get the hitch, and, well, the keys to the hitch first. And, well, on the way there, the luck already started to fade because the traffic was being really annoying. A couple of streets were, like, shut down for, like, some, like,
reasons.
What's it called? Just like they were repairing stuff and that. Maintenance and just random road stuff. Just random road stuff. So we were already running late. And then we got the keys and we got to the place where the actual trailer was stored. And we found out that the car we were, like, what's it called? Yeah. It didn't have a specific little part that this specific trailer needed to attach correctly. Sort of like a lock kind of thingy that you lock together. So we were like, shit. So we went to the nearbyest like store that we were pretty sure would have it, and they didn't have it. So we went further to a gas station to see if they would have it. And luckily they did. So we bought it. It was way too expensive, but we still got it because, well, I can't sleep without a bed, obviously. I mean, I can. I've slept on bathroom tiles before,
definitely, like, unbeddily slept before.
Yeah.
At some point in your life.
Also a story for another day, but
I've only ever unbeddily slept in a car or in physics class. Genuinely true. Well,
Yeah,
pretty
but
true. I'm not like
but
your story.
so we got to the trailer again and tried to attach it, and the key didn't work, like the little connector piece. So we were like, fuck, did we buy the wrong one? So we went all the way back, and apparently we were using it wrong or so. It was like a special version of it that you had to use in a specific way that you usually don't use it in. You had to like twist it the opposite way and then the right. It was complicated.
Apparently, you were the idiots.
Yeah, we were the idiots on that case. So we all just get it. So we just went back there and we finally attached the trailer.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You prick.
And then we had, we finally had the trailer. We were now already like an hour, an hour later than expected, but we were on our way for about 4 hours at this point.
Adam.
That being said, at that point, my energy was so low that I had to be listening to music because that helps me like stay active enough to be like functional. But of course, I forgot my headphones. So my music, which is not music everyone enjoys, was pretty loud in the car. And eventually my parents got a little bit annoyed, and then and then I explained like, yeah, but my energy, and they were like, sure, but can you just skip the songs that we find really annoying? So I had to skip like 90% of all songs because either they weren't fitting my current mood, or my parents wouldn't enjoy them, or they would like be really annoyed at them. So I spend like most of the time just skipping songs. But anyway, we finally get to the my mom's boss, and we put the bed in. Everything goes pretty well there. We put the bed in the trailer. That goes well. And then it suddenly starts to rain. Actually, no, it doesn't start to rain. Half of a lake just comes down in an instant on our heads. I think we were in the rain for about a minute or two, and we were completely soaked.
It didn't rain.
Luckily, yeah, it didn't pour. It
fell.
It just fell. There was just a sheet of water that was just falling down constantly.
Down. A pool. Very big pool.
So that kind of sucked. My energy was at like -10 by now. I had so little energy that I am still having some like bad side effects from it. Like 4 days later. So that really sucked. But then we got home, and surprise, surprise, the bed doesn't fit up the stairs. Well, shit, we can't get the bed upstairs. So we spent like 2 hours measuring everything of a possible way to get the bed upstairs, and it just doesn't go up the stairs. So we decided, okay, we'll get it through the window, one of the windows. So we started measuring the different windows. Eventually, we found that the bathroom window, it fits through, and it doesn't have to go around a corner that it can't go through.
I was thinking of my bathroom window for a second, and that's like a mini window that you can like almost poke your head through. I was like,
true, it is.
Wait, that's not my bathroom window, huh? I guess. Anyway.
But so eventually, we decided, okay, we're gonna get it through the bathroom window, but we'll need more people for that to get it on the roof of like our lower area, and then get it through the window, etc. So we couldn't do it that day. Also, it was like very dark at that point, and yeah, just having random people at that hour of the day on a roof, not smart. We would probably fall.
Come get your wedgie.
especially with how tired we all were. So we decided, okay, we'll get my uncle over here in a couple of days and we'll get it then. Which we did, by the way. Yesterday we put my bed down.
Yeah, I don't think I heard that part yet. Anyway.
No, because it didn't happen when I told the story to you yet. But I have slept in the bed now, and it is very, very comfy.
So in the end, that counteracts all of the bad things that could have possibly happened, eh?
Yeah, totally. There didn't, not everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. The bed, at least, is decent. So we get to Saturday. And Saturday, I had a appointment with I think it's optician?
Yeah, that makes sense. The
eye person that does the glasses.
Man.
Yeah. So basically, I go over to the optician, and also I'll be coming over to you. I gotta go the other.
It would be so great for right now if we would have your view for the editing.
It would be, but
damn. Anyway.
I had to go to the optician. I just slept on a big mattress on the floor. I can sleep on basically any surface, as long as I have strong enough sleeping medication, which I need to sleep in general.
And as long as it's less than 90 degrees.
Debatable.
Debatable?
Yeah. But yeah. I had to go to the optician, and I had to get my keys. Well, lucky me, my keys were gone. I could not find my keys anywhere.
That doesn't sound lucky at all.
I had 5 more minutes to leave. I couldn't find my keys. And then eventually I found them. So I was like, yes, I have 2 more minutes left. I can still make it in time. I have to grab my stuff very quickly. And I have to get all the way over to the optician in time. So I grabbed my stuff. I went outside and I closed the mechanical back door. What are those things called? You have the garage doors kind of things, but they're not specifically for a garage.
Oh, iron roll curtains.
Roller shutter thingies?
Shutter.
I closed those. And usually, we don't close them all the way so the cats can get outside. And also, we don't close them all the way and we put the remote inside, around the corner, so we can still open them easily. This time I was closing it. I just, in my haste, threw the remote inside, and the thing closed fully. I was now locked out of the house. I could not get in anymore except through the front door. And I decided, well, that's just a problem for future me when I get back. For now, I'll just get there. So I grabbed my bike, I went out of the gate, and I start to pedal, and I'm not moving. So I think, wait, why am I not moving? I'm pedaling as hard as I can. Chain got off the gears. No, the chain fell off the gears.
Did have your legs on you?
I did, yeah.
That would have been stupid if you just been there on the bike and you're like, I can't go back to home now, but then your legs fall off. Hate it when that happens. Anyway.
So yeah. I didn't have... Well, the chain fell off the gear of my bike. So I had to put that on again. By now I was 5 minutes late. So I start to bike to the optician, and it starts to pour again. It just rains way too much again.
The Netherlands for
so
you.
I'm like, well, shit. I didn't even have a coat on me because when I left it was quite warm and sunny.
The Netherlands for you.
Yeah, that's just Dutch weather.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I don't care. I just gotta get there. and then on my way back, I'll just buy some candy or something to cheer myself up. So I got to the optician. That all went fine. I lock my bike like on a bike rack, and I go to the optician, and everything goes fine. So I come back. Well, I come out of the optician store. I buy myself some yummy mochi at our local the store that sells stuff from all over the world.
Like a Toko
whatever
or
it's
something?
called. I'm not sure, but
whatever. Like a world sell things from all over the store.
Yeah.
Store.
So I got myself some yummy mochi, and I was very happy. I was like, yes, finally something to enjoy after this absolute hell of a weekend. So I get my mochi, and I walk back to my bike. And I'm like, where's my bike? Where the hell did my bike go? Also, can you help me? I'm kind of stuck.
I am coming.
But yeah, my bike was gone. So I was like, damn, did someone steal my bike? Did they really? It's the biggest piece of rusted garbage I've ever seen, and someone stole it for real. So I grabbed my phone to call my stepdad to grab the car and pick me up. Because, well, I did want to go home. And as I'm dialing in his number, I take one last look around, and I luckily see my bike against a wall next to a restaurant. I was very happy that it was still there. I was also wondering, who the hell grabbed my bike and put it against a random wall? That just seemed very odd to me. But at least my bike wasn't stolen. Did have a heart attack, did have way more stress than a body should experience.
Got it.
Especially when being exhausted from lack of energy. But at least my bike was still there.
Mm-hmm.
So, with my bike, I bike back home. Or I cycle back home.
Or ride.
And I close the gate behind me when I get home, and I remember, the thing is all the way down, so I can't get in. Luckily, my stepdad had been home in the meantime and had opened it a slight bit, but since it had rained and it was muddy, the floor wasn't very nice to kneel down on. But I still did because I wanted to get in, and the remote was just out of reach. He just barely put it a bit too far. So I was like, shit, I gotta go through the front door then. So I walk back to the gate, which I had just locked, and I turn the key again. It doesn't open. Well, the door is stuck. I'm now locked inside of my backyard.
Well, that was not now, but then now.
Yeah, then now. At the moment of me experiencing it.
Yeah, quickly.
I was stuck in my backyard. So I'm like, well, I'm really pissed. I am way too tired for this. I'm just gonna grab a hammer. I'm just gonna grab a random plank, and I'm just gonna smash the plank to bits. Just need to get the frustration out, man. So I go over to the shed to grab the hammer. I put down my foot, and my entire shoe and sock and foot is soaking wet all of a sudden. I had stepped into a puddle.
For some reason, for a second, I genuinely thought you were going to say turned into a penguin.
I turned myself into a pickle Morty. I'm Pickle
I turned myself into a penguin Morty. That's my version of Ricky chokes every time he says something.
Yeah.
Damn it again.
So, I now had a very wet foot too. And I was angry and everything. But I was like, it can't get worse. I'm just gonna smash the thing to pieces. I'm gonna smash it to pieces, and then everything will be over. So I smash it to pieces. and it starts to rain again. And then I call my stepdad, like, "Hey, when are you home? Because I kind of need your help to get inside."
Turned out
And
he
he
was
says, like,
dead. What?
he says, like, "Well, we have a little rake there in the bush. Why don't you try using that to get the remote closer to you?" So I did, and I got inside. By now it was still like raining very hard, but I was at least inside now. So I'm inside, and eventually my stepdad comes home, and he looks outside and he says, "Ah, you really messed up that plank, didn't you?" Like, I'm gonna be honest, the plank was like very thick, and it was in a million pieces.
I'm gonna be honest. The plank was like defenseless. I didn't do it, officer. I swear, I don't have any weapons.
It was self-defense, okay? The plank attacked me first.
Yeah.
But my stepdad was just like kind of inspecting the plank to see how much damage I'd done. And then he knows, like, "Ocean, your bag is outside." I was like, "My bag?" So I look outside, and yes, of course, my bag is outside. And now my bag is soaking wet. Well, yay, of course. I thought all the unlucky stuff was behind, but no. Of course, my bag had drowned.
It didn't drown, that's fictional.
Yeah, it didn't. It wasn't alive in the first place.
What?
But yeah, my bag was soaking wet, and luckily that was the last thing that happened of the unlucky stuff. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever had that bad of luck in my entire life.
You
like I've had, well, I've been more unlucky, but not all like that much at once. Like within 2 days, more than 10 different unlucky things happening. It was honestly like I was exhausted, I was angry, I was lost. It was terrible.
Lost in your own backyard. I thought for a second, like, I have thought it before, but not so, because this time you were really like, he inspected the plank, right? And he looked at it and he was like, and then he said, and I thought you were going to say he said, like, that plank was part of your new bed, which that would have been horrible.
It would have been, yeah. Luckily it wasn't. I did, by the way, check beforehand which planks I could smash. Because even in my blind rage, I was still considerate of which plank is more important than the others. So that I could be racist and smash the white plank.
I always have that as well, considerate rage. Where I once broke a hairbrush instead of, like, my own bones probably would have been the target, because I was mad. But I have the selective rage. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. My keys. So basically, usually my keys are just in my bag. But when we were getting my bed back home, my mom had forgotten her keys, and mine I always have with me. So I gave them to her so she could, well, get inside while me and my stepdad were carrying the bed parts.
Oh shit, solid.
And she forgot to give it back, but luckily she did leave it on like a random like closet thingy, like a random like thing in the house, and I just found it like down in the hallway, like in a very small corner of but I found it luckily. So yeah, it honestly I could have had less luck even, but I'm gonna be honest, this is the most of Murphy's Law I've ever experienced. If anything could go wrong, it did go wrong.
Except for that you had considered rage.
True. But like basically everything I would even think of being able to go wrong went wrong. and more even.
I could come up with more stuff.
But yeah, basically, that is the story. Actually, that is what really happened. You can ask everyone that was around.
Now tell us what really happened. Okay, there was a lot of sex. What?
Yeah, I had, there was this beautiful girl, and no.
There were like 50 twins, all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
and the president of Canada. I was a bit confused, but
yeah, I banged him too.
Damn.
No, but
actually,
honestly,
I believe you both wouldn't each other, because I believe the president of Canada is homosexual, right? Or was like there was a. So it's kind of like both not.
Yeah. We both are attracted to the wrong gender and are the wrong gender of each other.
Yeah.
But hey, we could still be good friends.
Yeah. Have you ever met him before? There's the person you say you really like, eh? Have you ever met him before? Or is it just like
let me just
forum stuff?
Let me just real quick say, what is his name?
I don't remember. I'm just
gonna Google it.
The president.
Yeah, honestly, I am happy that I am the person that experienced it and not someone else. Is it Jimmy Watson?
No, I believe it's. It says at the start of this, probably Wikipedia.
Or Justin Trudeau.
It says the president of Canada. I believe it's Trudeau. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very possible that I just like my brain was like, what, and then oh yeah, he is gay now. But
okay, but has he done any bad stuff then, or?
I don't think so. They have good healthcare, but yeah.
I'm just gonna look at the.
He is the first Canadian Prime Minister to visit a gay bar.
My takeaway from this weekend really is, honestly, anything can happen with me.
Anything can happen with anyone, just not. I don't know.
Yeah,
there's
but
be
like
some kind of a really great, intelligent conclusion to that. But
no, but like my conclusion is just I haven't learned anything except that I am pure chaos.
But this wasn't you. This was Murphy. Murphy.
True, this was Murphy.
Murphy again.
Yeah.
I was in the sky, and it said I didn't have enough space to transport. Are you sérieux? Which is something Trudeau might say because he's Canadian, and Canadians.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, his last name does suggest that he knows some French at least. Whatever.
No, his. It does, yeah. It does make us like a bit more appreciative of the good things that do happen.
Damn. For me, there's more than just that makes me appreciative of anything that doesn't go wrong. Such as humans, because there's a lot of humans that are horrible.
Like me. Actually, I'm not human.
You're not. You're not. No, you're not a horrible human.
No, I'm a horrible emotional support demon.
Damn.
I just was gonna do something with my vehicle and I forgot what.
Explode.
Okay.
Not even with your vehicle. Just explode.
No, just.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back from exploding. Also, I'm still trying to make myself.
Back from the dead.
I'm still trying to make myself explode.
The Exploding would be the best movie title ever.
Yeah.
It's because it's just like, what would that movie be like? Would it literally just be explode? Would it be cartoon explosion symbols, like the Emoji Movie, but then with those symbols, and it's instead of talking, they just have explosion sounds, and everything that happens in the movie is in some way or another an explosion. Like, they have mushrooms, which are like mushroom clouds, and things just explode all the time. I don't know. Maybe the explosions being the main characters isn't, but otherwise, I would watch. I don't think I would watch that because I'm not a movie kind of person, but
I would. And I'd write a decent review for it too.
I'd ride a horse, because horses are fun to ride. Oh, damn it! With some of the things we say, sometimes that becomes really wrong. I mean how humans drive horses.
Yeah. Fun fact: a horse is I just shot into the aero bench and then respawned and died again.
And then became a horse. What?
I just exploded myself twice by shooting one barrage of explosions. I was gonna say, but yeah, when damn, I'm good at words, but
You're not.
I'm doing driver's lessons right now. I'm taking them, and what really is something that's really interesting to me is the fact that someone riding a horse as a vehicle is considered a motorized vehicle. They are considered the same thing. But if you're walking next to a horse, it's still considered a motorized vehicle.
No.
It's not considered a pedestrian. It is still the same as you would consider a motorcycle.
I guess that the takeaway from that is that a human with a horse is not the same as a human with a bicycle.
Yeah. A human with walking with a bike is not the same as a human walking with a horse. Even though you're both, at least in the Netherlands.
Even though a bicycle and a horse are pretty much literally the same thing, you know?
Yeah. Trust me, I work at a zoo. I know my animals. And I own a bike. Trust me, I know my difference between a bike and a horse.
In fact, you are Dutch. That is the apex and epiphany of... Actually, I believe a horse has 9 horsepower.
Yeah, it is very
being Dutch.
Weird. You're
being Dutch is the apex of having a bicycle. That one's gonna go in the quote book, isn't it?
It will probably, if I remember. Let me add a. How do you do that? Oh, I just accidentally added 2 stream markers, but good enough. Yeah, it is weird to me how a horse has more than 1 horsepower. They were okay, let's base this unit on horses, but horses have 9 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, very logical. Yes, clearly.
That's as if they would base the measurement of how many cannons someone, how many small cannons someone has, tiny cannons someone has, words, on me, and they'd say the amount of small cannons that Stin has is a horse cannon.
One horse
cannon. One Stin cannon.
Horses don't have small cannons, trust me.
I have never seen one, as in I've I'd probably like at some point seen a horse and I happen to have like, you know, got a random glance of its cannon as well.
Yeah.
Though they weren't, interestingly, horses didn't use them much in the Napolitan era, so that is something interesting. But like, otherwise,
I am more experienced with donkey cannons because we don't have horses; we have donkeys at our zoo, and well, donkeys have absolutely giant cannons, like absolute hell. And a like large donkey or an average donkey cannon will go from in between their hind legs to in between their front legs, like.
Oh yeah, the name Dick, which is the greatest abbreviation of Richard I think I know.
Yeah, it is an abbreviation of Richard.
You know the
in
funny,
Dutch.
You know the funny.
Well, in Dutch, Dick means fat.
Yeah,
and it's without the C. And there's also people in Dutch called Dick.
Yeah.
So you're just being named fat, and in English you're being named Cannon.
Yeah, I used to know someone who was called Dick, and I was like pretty young, so I was like, that's funny. They're called fat.
Yeah, but you're called Horenbach, man.
Did I know? I'm not though. I am Tiny Boy. No, Rock Boy Crooked Creek. That's me.
True, you are Rock Boy Crooked Creek.
If you translate it from German/Spanish, kind of, very loosely.
Yeah. Also, I have dynamite. I don't know where I'm going with that. Probably to the floor, looking at my trajectory. But yeah, honestly, the fact that they were like, let's abbreviate Richard into Dick is just like, wow, impressive.
That's just, but it's funny because like Dutch people can kind of just. Yeah, have I ever said that on stream yet? How I like, and I absolutely don't like hate this or anything, but Dutch is kind of just half English. It's the words that we didn't want to come up with a word for ourselves. We were kind of just let's just the English the English have the word computer. Let's just steal it. And most languages do like understand what you mean when you say
also that. I accidentally exploded the dynamite. Yeah.
But like,
I forgot that it would be explosive. The dynamite is explosive. Who could have guessed?
But like there's words like computer and CPU, GPU, hardware, software that
but those are like recent words.
Yeah.
Those are recent words, but like some other ones like baby.
Yeah, baby. We don't actually have a
real Dutch
word for baby. It's like
we might just call say baby too.
Like you might use the diminutive of child. Damn it, I dropped it. You might say like kindje, which means small child, but that doesn't bring across that it's a baby. Or bony.
And I still don't. I really wonder. First of all, what we called babies before we stole that from English.
They probably didn't exist.
Yeah, people were just born as at least a toddler.
Hello, I was just born. That's a lot of acronyms. Not much more than the English, really.
But like,
we use a lot of loan words.
We do also use a lot
French
of loan
and German, like überhaupt and s'il vous plaît, like SVP.
Yeah.
Or like enquête, maquette.
We just like stealing stuff.
Yeah, that is both in language and in stuff.
And history.
That is the thesis of the Netherlands. Have you ever heard of the Gold
Also,
Age?
we like trading. We also like trading.
Yeah. For which we needed the language. We liked trading and stealing, and that's why we ended up with trading or stealing a language.
I'm pretty sure that is also one of the reasons why like Dutch schools teach so many different languages. Because we used to be like traders, so we just in school are taught to just speak. Well, you are basically forced to speak Dutch, English, German, American, no, not well, Dutch, English, German, and French are like mandatory. You do not, well, unless you're like very, you have a very low intelligence and you just can't learn all the languages. If you are at a normal intelligence level, unlike me, I am stupid, but you are basically forced to learn all of those, and then later you do have the option to either drop German or French, but you're basically forced to like learn all of them for at least 3 years.
I'm not sure exactly how that works. I'm just going to suppose that you're right, but yeah, I would have wished I could have not dropped French because, well, let me put it like this. I later started learning 3 more languages, and then there's a whole bunch that I still want to learn, that I like know some principles of sometimes, like Latin and Russian and probably Chinese and probably Korean, some Italian.
But we do have, I mean, we do have a lot of acronyms, but like we just stole them from other languages.
Yeah, because we have like the VS, which is Verenigde Staten, which means United States.
Yeah, that is one of the only ones we actually came up with ourselves, though.
Like, translate honestly, it literally.
Yeah, we just translated it literally. But like, we have a bunch of stuff that like, especially in like texting and online speak, you just use the English acronyms.
Yeah.
And when speaking them, like when using those acronyms out loud, you don't say the acronym, you just say the English thing.
In fact, when I text, like if it's with friends, definitely it's usually in English.
Yeah, I also mainly do stuff in
Dutch
English.
is so much English that it is English.
I mean,
but yeah.
I mainly just absolutely hate Dutch, but that's because I am again stupid, and I am better at English than Dutch, even though I'm born and raised here and have never been outside of the Netherlands for more than like a week. So
I've never been outside of the Netherlands for more than a week adjacently. I have been to both London and to Glasgow. That's it.
Actually, no, I have been outside of the Netherlands for more than a week with my dad when going to the Czech Republic.
That makes sense. I've been to Belgium a bunch. I've been to France once. I've been to Rome once.
Yeah, you're already been to more places than me.
Yeah, but I've never actually been to Germany. Even though, like, all of my grandparents live 3 farts away from Germany.
Damn. Oh yeah, seeing things dubbed is just hilarious always.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad that I actually like speak English now. When I was a very young kid, I didn't speak that much English. I was like, why do they not say the same stuff that they say? That doesn't make much sense, does it?
But like, honestly, now I just kind of cringe at anything that is like dubbed, except for like dubbed into a non-English language. Yeah. Like, but, I think English and original language are good. Every other one, I absolutely don't like listening to. It just no.
Yeah, I also hate when like video games and stuff are too much translated to Dutch, because then it's like there's like things like game rules. In Dutch, you generally just call them game rules because that's what they're generally known as.
Oh yeah, because Dutch uses so many words, like especially in games and stuff. We use so many words just that are English. So then when they go and actually translate them, we just cringe because that's not what we actually call them. we don't translate words, we just use the English word.
Yeah, we just steal them. That's all we do. That's practically our entire language. So I don't know why they do those types of things, but they should stop.
And
get some help.
Yeah. And I've even had sometimes, like when I was younger, when I would play a game in Dutch, and I would not understand something because they translated it. Like, because it was now in Dutch, I didn't understand because I only knew the word in English.
Yeah. I love Telefono Mi Casa.
I don't know
it has
Spanish.
A certain, it means I mean, I suppose telefono is also a verb. At least it seems to be used as a verb here, which would mean I have a telephone conversation with my house, or I am having a telephone conversation with my house, something like that, something along those lines.
But it's supposed to be like I'm calling from home or something.
No, it's like I am calling.
Oh no, it's
home.
Oh wait, it's ET. It should be phone home.
Yeah,
ET
phone home.
But it is just I am calling house.
Yeah, I wonder what it says in the Dutch version. I genuinely don't know.
I also was just wondering. Yeah. I am going to look it up.
Ik telefoneer thuis.
ET telefoneert huis.
Why did I not just drop myself over the edge there? Oh, I think I know why.
What are you at? I am scared.
I spent a bunch of time trying to get an helicopter blade over the edge, and then I realized that I would land in water, and I just died.
Damn. I do have a powered small telephone, and after we collect that one, I think we have to stop for today.
Savage.
Yeah. I have to work early tomorrow, man. The animals don't feed, don't take care of themselves. They're animals.
They're lazy.
Yeah, they are.
But that's fine because they're animals. We decided to use them as our entertainment and everything, so we have to do some things for them.
Yeah.
I know.
Though we do actually preserve some of the life that is rarer in the wild, and we're repopulating it with that. Yeah. Zoos aren't completely bad. Can you touch the small tail fin?
I can touch your small tail fin. Wait, I'm
I actually
get in a vehicle.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that in Sweden they do have just a lot of
yeah. But hey, let me just flex with this. The Netherlands actually has a total English speaker rate of 90.9%, which is more than Canada, which is a native, and which makes the Netherlands the best English speaking country that doesn't natively speak English. Which I do see possibly changing.
We are only about, I think it was 4.3% behind the UK itself.
Yeah. Which
and
is
zero. I think less than 1%. I think we were less than 1% behind America, because a lot of Americans speak Spanish.
Yeah.
And I was damn.
Which
Dutch
makes it even dumber
English.
when some people say this is America, speak English.
But anyway, that will be it for today. Shall we do the YouTube and Twitch outro?
Hello, YouTube and Twitch. Today we have playing Trailmaker.
No, that's an intro.
That's an outro. I said we have playing.
Oh, okay. Hello, YouTube and Twitch. Welcome to the end of us playing for today.
Yes.
No, thank you everyone on Twitch for viewing and for chatting with us. It was a lot of fun. We hope to see you guys next time on Thursday or on Mondays. And for the YouTube people, please hit the funny buttons. They're very funny, very hilarious. And we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.